Thank you. Thank you, graduates. Thank you very much. Okay. At this time, we'll have the candlelight story by Daniel Clapper. The candlelight story by Daniel Clapper.
Candlelight story. Florence Nightingale, an English nurse and pioneer reformer, was born in Florence, Italy on May 12, 1820, and died in August 13, 1910. Many modern nursing techniques can be traced back to her. History was made during the Crimean War when Florence took 38 women to Turkey to nurse sick and wounded British soldiers. The British government had never before permitted women to do this. The women carried lamps to care for their patients during the night hours. Because of her selfless duty during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became known as the lady with the lamp. As a tribute to Florence's dedication, the lamp icon became symbolic in nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of the care and devotion the nurses administer to the sick and injured in practice of nursing. Thus, nursing students honor the dedication of Nursing Nightingale and symbolically plan to carry ideals for which she stood in the candle lighting and pledge recognizing her ideals. Now, I would like to invite the class of May 2020 to light their candles with me.
I'm going to ask if everyone at this time can raise their right hand as we recite the pledge together. I solemnly pledge myself before God.
I solemnly pledge myself before God
And in the presence of this assembly, to pass my life in purity, and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the wealth of those committed to my care. You may now at this time put out your candle.
At this time, we'll have special congratulations message from Mrs. Lorna Welch.
Pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, graduates class of May 2020. Congratulations. In spite of all the obstacles, I want to let you know that you are very, very special. And just to echo my forerunners, they alluded to the same that I have, that as this nursing graduates at this time, you have made history for Atlantic Technical College Outer Ashe campus for the very, very first nursing class to be pinning virtually. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You did well.
That's right.
However, you have persevered and you allow this perseverance to finish the job, and you finish it strong. Congratulations. I would like to borrow a few words from Karen Raven. Listen closely. Only as high as I reach can I grow. Only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see. And only as much as I dream can I do. You're all dreamers. Okay, so today, let your dream continue. Keep it alive. I dare you all to imagine. One last tip for you guys. Today, you have been given a key. Please, I just want to warn you about this key. You cannot lend it out. You cannot have anybody borrow it. You cannot have anybody duplicate it. You cannot ever, ever lose it. Okay? Because today you put a step towards being a nurse. Your license comes next. So with this key, embrace it and keep it as close as possible to your heart. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
At this time, with all pleasure, I'm welcoming our assistant principal, Mr. Andre Newton.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I must admit, this is the best.
Yes.
This is the best. And the reason why I say this is the best, because the challenges you have had to overcome. And I'm so proud of you that words cannot express how much each of you means to all of our team and to ATC. Congratulations, ATC, May 20th, PN class. On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Superintendent Robert Runcie, and the Director of Atlantic Technical College, Mr. Robert Runcie, I want to thank students, staff, and your support team for participating in this. Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, participating in this historic pinning ceremony. Words cannot ever, ever explain the things that you had to go through to succeed. It shares your resiliency. You wanted it bad, because those who didn't want it wouldn't have made it.
That's right.
Here, the whole world is in a turmoil. The whole world is going through an epidemic that nobody had ever seen or ever could even imagine that would happen in our lifetime. But there are some things that we have been sharing with you for a while. They have built up to this moment. You remember when you first came in course one, and the first thing I asked you on the first day was, did you make your bed up this morning? Everybody remember that? Because I always do it. And the reason why I say those things, because the focus is on preparation. You must be prepared at all times, from the time you wake up in the morning. And then I came to you and started telling you about 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, I was saying that, hey, you're coming in as a 1 because you just knew, but you'll leave out a graduate. We share and we put it in your mind early that everybody will be successful. That's the difference between ATC instructors and all other instructors. Their vision and their goal is for everybody in their class to succeed. We do not want anybody to fail. So 2, 3, 4 was basically about standards. We're setting high standards for you from day one. And we're gonna provide you the support that you need in order for you to succeed. 864, when I shared about 864, 864 was preparing you for going out in this world and being the best. You always have to be in training. And remember, if you want an A in the class, you read it 8 times. If you want to be in the class, you read it 6 times. If you want B in the class, we don't do C's, you read it 4 times. Remember that, because it worked for me, and I know it can work for you. Quitters, we have no quitters. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Quitters never win, and I'm so proud of you because none of you quit. You stuck it out. You kept on praying. You kept on working as a team. You worked together. Excuses, you did not make any excuses. Remember I told you, excuses are tools of incompetence, built upon monuments of nothingness, and those who use them are seldom good for anything else. So it didn't matter that all of a sudden our whole curriculum had to change. It didn't matter that all of a sudden we're dealing with a pandemic situation. It didn't matter that now all of a sudden you have to learn a lot more from home because we're doing virtual education. A lot of people don't understand, how could this be done? You made history. You made history. You should be so very, very proud of you. Not only you, my team too. I'm so very, very proud of my instructors and the leadership that has come through them, and the leadership from Ms. Cole, and the strength that you felt from Ms. Wells. All of you, I'm so very, very, very proud, because all of us making history. This has never happened. Heroes. Every one of you is a hero. I feel like I'm back in the United States Air Force again, graduating you to go to war. Because you are well prepared. You have everything that you need. Do not fear challenges, because you have been challenged. You have been pushed beyond anything that you ever thought that you would be pushed for. There have been days when you couldn't sleep. There have been days when you had anxiety. There have been days when you cried. It's hard. This is the toughest program in ATC and one of the toughest programs in the world to be a nurse. It's not for everybody. Many are called, but few are chosen. It's not for everybody. But more than anything I'm proud of is that each of you are leaders. You're leaders. And remember what I shared about leaders. I told you L is for leadership, E is for expectation, A is for action, D is for development, because you're going to continue to develop. E is for education, because you're going to continue your education. R is you're a resource. You're a resource for your family. You're a resource for our community, and our community needs you right now. Because we are going beyond challenges that nobody has ever foreseen. We have racism. We have epidemic. Everything is going on right now, and you all stay focused. I'm so proud of it. S is for service. Don't ever forget where you came from, and you give it back. That's all we ask as instructors. That's all I ask as an administrator, is don't ever forget where you came from. And when you go out there, always remember you represent each and every one of us, and more important, you represent yourself. And always remember this, I told you that 60% of your interview, 60% is when you walk in that door. You gotta look like a nurse, you gotta talk like a nurse, you gotta walk like a nurse, you gotta act like a nurse. Congratulations, nurses, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Newton. Thank you. Let's give Mr. Newton a hand. Come on, everyone.
You're all so welcome.
Together.
You're all so welcome.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, but I must interject. for the National Honor Society Award. I forget that Ayana Walls was also granted this award. Let's, Ayana, step forward, Miss Ayana. Ayana, step forward. Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, and at this time, without any further ado, I'll introduce to you the inspirational director of the nursing program, Mrs. Elaine Cook.
Well, that's a new title. Inspirational director. Thank you,
Well,
Mrs.
that's
Clark.
real. That's real.
But more so, Mrs. Clark and the staff, I really must commend you because, you know, as you all know, I didn't know how this virtual pinning, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not for the virtual pinning because it doesn't seem real. But Mrs. Tulloch, you insisted and the class insisted, and here we are. So I really, really want to thank you, you know, for putting it together, all of the instructors, Mrs. Welsh, because it's really, it seems like we could sit here all night and continue with the program.
Oh, no.
So we do want to thank all of you students. I've said my piece. Now you know you have to study, right?
Yes.
For your NCLEX.
Yes.
And please be patient because you're not going to get the opportunity to take your NCLEX exam like within the next 2 weeks or so. So you must use that time to prepare so that when you take the test, you will pass on the first attempt. We're all so proud of you. Now, the pinning ceremony is symbolic. It's a symbolic tradition of welcoming new nurses into the field. Each and every one of you, you deserve your pin. So I expect you to wear your pin proudly and please represent the school. As a matter of fact, we had 18 students, Mrs. Tulloch, but 3 of the students did not share in the pinning ceremony, but we also want to acknowledge those 3 students, Tanisha Jean, Sarah Lee Fernandez, and Jenica Pear. Those are your 3 classmates who also completed the journey, but they're not here tonight, so we do want to acknowledge them as well. So congratulations, class of May 2020. You hold the banner, the first virtual pinning COVID nurses. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, I know most of you will not be able to go out and celebrate, so I do know that in a few minutes, maybe the doorbell will be ringing with your cake and your ice cream and your steak and your dinner. Enjoy your family, appreciate them, appreciate everything that you have in life because you don't know what's going to happen the next moment. All we have is right now. Make every minute count. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Big hand.
Congratulations, everyone. All right, nurses, go get
my life.
Got this.
Just a minute, students. Just a minute. Okay, I'm going to call you by name, one by one. I need you to just say something about yourself, just something nice, something happy. Michelle Anderson.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm exhilarated. I boosted. I am 20 years old again. In my heart. In my heart. But you know what, ATC, thank you so much. Let me tell you something. You guys really, really, when Mr. Newton says it's the hardest school, it is really tough. But if you really put it in your mind, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter how old you are. As long as the heart is willing, the mind is open, you can do it. And I'm going to move on from here. I'm definitely going to move on. So thank you, ATC.
Stephanie Augusti. Come on, let's go do it. Stephanie.
Yes.
Stephanie, let's go. Quickly. Yeah.
I'm happy that I finally finished this ride. Thank you to all of you guys. I'm really going to miss you all, especially Miss Welsh. It's been a long ride. I'm just glad it's over and I can finally have some peaceful sleep now. Thanks.
Okay. Latifa Fletcher. Latifa.
I just want to thank everybody for support and what ATC have done for me, giving me a stepping stone towards my nursing career, and I couldn't be more happier. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice decorations.
Monique Ingram. Monique Ingram. Come on,
I
Monique.
just would like to thank the staff. Thank you all very much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you
now.
To all the staff, I would like to thank you all. And to Mrs. Welsh, I will never forget my first 2 peg feeding administration with Mrs. Welsh. I cried that day. However, the next time that my time came to do the peg tube administration, I aced it. And to Ms. Welsh, I want to thank you because you were hard, but you were fair. And thank you for your clinical experience being my instructor. I gained a lot of knowledge from you, and I want to thank you for all you've done for me. Thank you.
Bianca Jean. Bianca Jean.
Yes. So I hope I don't get emotional. I just want to give a thank you to every single body, to my classmate. We did it. All the words of encouragement, the motivation that came from all the instructors. Mr. Newton, I love what you said about the excuses thing. I was taught in 10th grade. My 10th grade teacher, Mr. Lowe, I will never forget him. We had to say that for a grade. And he told me, never forget that. And I never forgot it, and I stand on it. So to hear you say it's like, oh my God, Mr. Lowe all over again. So I stand on it, and I tell people that. But I just want to give a big, big thank you to all our instructors, clinical instructors, Mrs. Welch. You are one of my favorites, and the reason why is because you're straightforward, and I'm a straightforward person. I don't mind the criticism. Tell me how it is. You can talk to me like I'm slow. I'm okay with that, as long as it's good things, and it's always good things coming from you and everybody in ATC, honestly. So I just want to say thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it. I always said this is over, but it's not over for us. This is only the beginning of our wonderful, wonderful journey as nurses. Congratulations, y'all.
Thank you. Okay. Jean Bonnell Baptiste. Mr. Baptiste.
I want to say thank you. Thank you to all the staff at Atlantic Technical College. You guys did such a good job. And as I said earlier, it was a challenge and a commitment to be in the middle of all these ladies. Thank you guys. You guys really did, an amazing job. I didn't let you guys down. We started together. We finished together. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jean. Daniel Clapper. Daniel.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. I am honored. I can't thank you enough. But Ms. Tulak, kudos to you. You did not rest, and I know how hard you work for us to be here. So thank you so much. Thank you. ATC, you guys changed me forever. Thank you.
Okay. Elenisha Lucy. Miss Lucy. Come on, Lucy.
Hi guys. Hi Miss Wells. I'm really excited. This is speechless. Words can't explain. I'm having palpitations right now. This is an amazing feeling. I just want to thank ATC for guiding me through this journey. I don't think I would be here right now without you guys. I'm just excited. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Karen Maxim. Karen, Miss Karen.
Woo! Congratulations, class. I'm so happy.
2020.
I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the instructors, Miss Walsh, Miss Tulak, Miss Coke. Thank you so much for, guiding us and giving us all your experience throughout this whole journey. It was difficult, but we did it, and I'm extremely happy that we got it done. Thank you also, Mr. Marcus and all the staff at the school. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, Miss Keisha Mazard. Miss Keisha.
I would first and foremost like to thank God because I made it this far, but this is just the beginning for me. Miss Welch, I appreciate you so much. You'll never know how much I appreciate you. You just, oh, you're amazing. And Miss Tulak, thank you. Just thank you. And I'm happy because I'm following the footsteps of my cousin. They are alumni of ATC. And so I just want to
surprises.
Gotta use that, Marcus. We gotta use that one.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Ayana McClendon. Miss Ayana McClendon. Come on, Ayana.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Congrats. We are now almost nurses. I want to thank all the staff and all the teachers, the instructors. Mrs. Tulak, thank you so much for making everything so smooth throughout our online program. And you really kept us in check, and you really did a really great job putting everything together and making sure that we completed the program. So thank you.
Hoorah.
Okay, Lynn, come on, Lynn. Show up, Lynn.
I'm gonna get closer so everyone can hear me. Okay, I want to thank everyone in general because the school is really awesome. I especially want to thank Ms. Johnson. Everyone says course 3 was the hardest class, but course 2 to me was just difficult. And I would like course 3, Miss Welch is amazing, love her, but I'll always find a way to kind of, dip and just do my work and then keep on top of things and learn things. But somehow Miss Johnson was just always on me, and I appreciate her so much. Miss Singh, I remember her giving me speeches like every day in clinical about needing to calm down whenever she sees me nervous. And actually, Miss Million, I had anxiety when I first met Miss Million because I was supposed to be in course 3 clinicals and I was in course 4 clinicals, and I thought she was going to be super mean. But she was actually this really nice lady, and I love her so much. And Miss Tulak, Miss Tulak, I also love a lot. And she's just this person, you have to be on top of things, and if you're not, then she's going to get to you. But if you are, she's going to leave you be. And she's also really sweet. So honestly, every staff at ATC is amazing. Mr. Newton, he's always coming in and talking to you, and he just makes you feel like you could do everything every day. After Mr. Newton's speech, I always feel like I'm gonna pass the next test with 100. That's just how good he is at motivating. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate this school.
Thank you. Shanice O'Connor.
Hello, everyone. I want to thank every single staff member at ATC from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And I feel like even if I was given $1 million right now, I wouldn't feel any better. I feel so good, and I really, really, really appreciate every single person at the school. And my sister is also, she's a BSN, and she is an alumni at ATC.
Hoorah.
That's it.
Keep it up. You can do it.
All right.
Thank you, Janicia. Thank you. Okay, then we have Samoya. Samoya, your turn.
Hello, good evening. Oh my God, congratulations, guys. I know we worked so hard and we cried. We had a lot of tears, but honestly, looking back after all this hard work is done, we had really a lot of fun. Every class we had fun. Every clinical, we learned something, and it has been an amazing journey with you guys. So thank you, staff, every single one of you. Miss Singh, Mr. Newton, you guys were a highlight. Miss Brown, thank you. You joined an amazing staff, and thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congrats, guys.
Okay, Miss Ayana Walls.
I want to say thank you to all of the staff at ATC for being so motivational, so inspirational, and so supportive, because without the motivation, a lot of us probably would have not kept going. And thank you to Ms. Johnson and Ms. Welsh
for being so passionate about nursing and pushing me to be the best nurse that I could be. Thank you to Ms. Koch and Ms. Tulloch for sharpening my critical thinking skills.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, back to Mrs. Koch for the announcing of the graduates. Back to Mrs. Koch. Mrs. Koch, your mic. Okay.
I thought already. Anyway, I'll do it again. So,
announce the graduates.
Congratulations, staff of, not staff. Well, you could become staff. Who knows, years from now, you could come back, right? Because most of us are hitting that getting older but not looking older phase. Yes. So please make sure you continue your education in nursing education and come back and join us. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And we look forward to seeing you. We're expecting great things from you. So congrats. And keep in touch, please. Thank you. Thank you. And this concludes the end of our virtual pinning ceremony. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Now wait, stand, students. To stand, please. Do they have a song too?
Yes, we have a song. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this first. Class of 2020. They can see it? Okay. Okay, go ahead. You can read it. Congratulations, class of 2020. I hope your dreams take you to the corner of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the window of your opportunities, and to the most special place your heart have ever known. And that was created by Jean Bonnell.
Thank you.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what